Mary Market Update. Mary Market Update. Thank God I'm a realtor and not a singer. Hi, I'm Jen Wehner, team leader of the Wehner Group, brokered by eXp Realty, and here's your market for December 2020. Now, unless you've been living in a cave, which I'm sure we're going to have to start selling soon since we're running out of houses, you probably know that the market's been hot. Oh yes, prices have been up, it's too crazy, it's all going to come down, it's all going to fall down. Well, maybe you're not seeing the last part, but you do know the market's hot, most likely. Well, yes, home values have gone up 16% this year. Now, in case you're worried, like, oh my God, homes aren't going to be affordable, and what are we going to do? Let me put this into perspective. The median sales price, average sales price, that is homes that are sized between 1,500 square feet and 2,000 square feet. These are basically your starter homes, your first-time home buyers. This is the big market pool, the affordability area. Home prices have only gone up 9% on the affordable homes. And even though, and maybe you're even saying that's a lot, even though home prices have gone up 9%, the mortgage payment is actually hundreds of dollars less per month. Home prices up 9%, mortgage payment down hundreds of dollars. So it's super important. If you're a buyer out there, you're worried you might not be able to afford a house, interest rates are at record lows. And I'm talking about in my 17 years and even predating me and when real estate mortgages were invented. Mortgage rates are at such historical lows that the affordability is we are more affordable in Phoenix this year than all the other years. And in case you're worried about the market crashing, I've got news for you. Now, guys, I'm going to put it out there right now. The housing market will not crash in 2021. Now, you're probably like, oh, that ballsy realtor, she's just probably trying to sell me another house. Actually, I'm not. I'm actually taking these words from a local economist as well as people in the industry, and I will explain how we can actually assert this and not just be guessing and, crossing our fingers and we think we know it all. Now, the real estate market does not act quickly to any kind of economic change. So if you're like, oh, Biden got elected or Trump got elected, the market's going to crash. It doesn't work like that. At least short term, right? So for 2021, we can determine that no, prices will not decline in 2021. Well, how do we know this? First of all, the real estate transaction in itself takes time. It takes time to build the motivation to sell, get the home ready to sell, get the photos, the marketing, negotiate the offers, and then escrow to close. So even just that process in itself, if everyone decided, the wrong president won, I'm going to put my home on the market for the fast price home sell, and I'm just going to like give up and move to Canada, whatever it is. Even if every single one of those people put their homes on the market, it would still take time for the market to change. Now, we obviously know not everybody is going to, the market, the wrong president won, or the home prices went up, I'm going to sell my house and I'm just going to get out of here. Nope. To put that into perspective, we've been undersupplied for 6 years. Now, typically we should be carrying about 25 to 30,000 listings at any given time in the market here in Phoenix. As of today, we have 8,600. So that's how below normal we have been. Now, we will see here in December over 9,000 sales. We have had 9,000 sales since June, holding 5 months straight since the pandemic has become. So that is how consistent, and even though we are at under a third of where we should be, demand is so high that even if demand were to get lower, the only thing that would happen next year is prices appreciation might slow. So while prices won't decline, price appreciation could slow, meaning that prices are not going to go down in 2021. So if you're looking to buy a house, if you've given it any consideration, get your tushes off from where you're watching this video and call us today, because we are going to make the home hunting journey so exciting for you, especially if you're a money person and you see the mortgage payment and what your mortgage will be. Because literally, you guys, it's not part of the video, I just got my mortgage payment from my lender, and even me had to pick my jaw off the floor. And for any of you skeptics that are still questioning me, you're like, what about the rental moratoriums and the renters aren't paying the rents because the landlords are going to be going into foreclosure? Actually, most people here in Phoenix have at least 10% of equity in their home. It's something close to 90% of homeowners have at least 10% of equity in their home, and almost half own their homes free and clear. So what does that mean? Even if somebody was in distress and they lost their job, which tends to be at the lower priced homes, that's the range that it would affect the most. Actually, they have the money to sell the home and still get their equity. So they still have equity. There makes no sense why somebody would go to foreclosure in a market that is hot. There's plenty of buyer demand. You can sell quickly and you have equity. So for the naysayers out there, of course there is confusion, especially if you compare a market to other markets, because not every market is like Phoenix. It's always a pleasure to update you on the market, and have a very Merry Christmas. And just because I care about you, I didn't sing it. Merry Christmas to all and a Happy New Year.